What's up, action takers? Stefan Ciencio here, the action taking blogger, and in this video we're going to be talking about how to use content marketing in 2018 so that you can make money. Making money with content marketing is something that's growing. It's all over the internet. So many different businesses are doing it, and I feel like content marketing is a topic that's been a little bit under discussed. So we're going to go into it and how you could use it in so many different ways to make money in this video. One thing I'll say on the side is that the action taking blogger community is growing. You guys are loving the videos, and I'm so happy that you are. One thing I'll say is please make sure to smash that like button as well as subscribe to the channel to make sure you get notified about future videos. And on top of that, I just want to say that it's been amazing having you join along the community. So go ahead and also make sure after these videos, leave comments underneath. I want to know what you think of the videos, of the content, get your feedback. That way we can make the Action Taker movement even bigger. We're approaching 500 subscribers already at the time of this video. So go ahead and join on. We're really excited. I'm really excited, and so is everyone who's subscribing. But you know, I really want to make this a quest to get to over 10,000 subscribers this year. So if you could join along for that, be on the Action Taker bandwagon, that would be great. You'll obviously get notified of all awesome future videos. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Okay, so in this video we're going to be talking about how to make money with content marketing. So at the end of the day, content marketing is basically when you have a bunch of content and the underlying premise of the content is to be able to sell something to someone. So for example, you might have an article about how to get rid of gout. And in that article you have 5 different ways that you list that work for getting rid of gout. And underneath that you say these are all really great ways to get rid of gout. But if you want an easier, quicker solution, check out what we found here, and then you link to some affiliate product. Maybe it's an information course about how to get rid of gout. So that basically is the premise of content marketing. You've probably been on tons and tons of pages where it was a bunch of content that was usually pretty good content, but underneath it was something being sold, and this is the general premise for content marketing. Now the way in which you could sell from so many different channels. Even Google AdSense is probably the easiest way to start making money from content. So monetized content in that way, you're still doing content marketing because your primary goal is to get the content into the hands of other people so that they click on your ads and you make money. So that's the general premise of content marketing. That would be the direct response route. So direct response of content marketing is sell products right in the article. Now that's one way of doing content marketing. The next is brand building. So you might want to you know, just put out content that reinforces your brand as an authority. So that would mean you're not directly trying to sell anything in your content, but you have content out there that is put out behind your in front of your brand, so that people say, oh yeah, they put out a ton of really great stuff. So another way is for lead generation. You might have and this would technically be direct response as well, if you are using your content to generate leads to your business or whatever you are trying to make money with. So that's the general premise of content marketing. So the next step is figuring out, well, how do I actually make money with it? Well, for one, you can also, in addition to sell products that are your own products, you can also be an affiliate marketer. You could do Google AdSense like we talked about. I mean, I have a few links pulled up here. If you haven't heard of ClickBank, it's an affiliate marketplace. So you can do content marketing to sell all of these different products that are listed on ClickBank. Amazon Associates is another program where you can actually make money just marketing for Amazon and just recommending everyone go over there, referring them to Amazon and getting a commission up to 10%. AliExpress, you can drop ship products as a vendor on AliExpress or use their affiliate program. They do also have an affiliate program, so that's another thing that you could do. Now another thing you could do is actually just do custom merchandising. So this is a website, T-Launch, where you can actually put your design on tons of different things. So for example, t-shirts or bags or blankets or anything, you can put a custom design and then you sell them as your own product through Teespring. Whenever you get a sale, you charge $30, you pay T-Launch, you pay T-Launch $15, and they ship everything for you and you profit the $15. So now what I'm going to show you is actually different ways in which I actually do content marketing on one of my websites. This is my blog, Doggy Desires. So if we come down here, you can see that I have a bunch of content on here. Let me go to an article which I know has content marketing enabled. Okay, awesome. So I'll show you a couple of different examples. So in this example, 3 best dog shampoos. You can see that it's a content piece. It's talking about types of different dog shampoos and what you should look for. But inside the article, I'm also recommending people to 3 different products that they can go purchase on Amazon. And when they do that, I get paid as an affiliate for having recommended them. So you can see how this is a perfect example of content marketing in the sense that I'm literally putting out this piece of content, which is about picking the best dog shampoos. Anyone who reads it obviously knows what it's about. And at the core of it, I'm actually recommending 3 different types of dog shampoos that I think would be good for their pups. So basically they come in and if they like the article, they like what I have to say, and they actually agree with my recommendation, they can then optionally go to Amazon and purchase the shampoo if they wanted to. Now, obviously, there could still be a lot of value in reading the article even if they don't buy one of the 3 shampoos that I recommend, because I do tell them the types of different shampoos out there. I give them good information. Generally, the higher quality of your content, there is a correlation with how much people trust what you're saying and how much they will then go and actually do whatever you recommend they do, like purchase a product as an affiliate or anything like that. So that's one example. Now I'll pull up one more example here. Now that example, I do have income from the Amazon Associates, but I also have Google AdSense on here. So this is just Google Ads, and you can see Google's actually doing their own ads that are targeting shampoos as well. Now I don't get paid when someone buys something directly on here. I get paid as a partial payout for when a customer makes a click here. So this is another example where I'm not actually marketing anything directly in the article, but I do have it monetized with Google AdSense ads. You can see right here is an ad. You can see right here is an ad. So that is one way that you can monetize if you don't want to actually sell something directly. Is just put ads. And this is still content marketing because I'm putting out an article. And what's cool about content marketing with Google AdSense is that basically they do the targeting of what kind of products they'll put on the ads to match the article. So it's actually less work for you in terms of making content that has to be centered around some sort of product, which is really, really cool. So content marketing doesn't have to only be text. I'm showing you some text examples. But content marketing is obviously blog posts, articles, but you know, content marketing can also be videos. So there's different ways that you can do content marketing. It isn't necessarily just that. So okay, let's see, give me 1 second. Okay, so we've gone over a few different options of what you might want to sell. At this point, you might already have a business, might already have a blog, might already have a brand, or maybe you don't and you're just wanting to get started with affiliate marketing. Well, I could show you a few ways that you can structure your content in a way that actually will have the potential to make you more money because it can go viral. And the way that you could do that is actually using a website called Buzzsumo. So I could show you an example. I could type in here like dog training or something like that. So if we go to dog training, you could see that you could actually sort by how many shares something got. So on Pinterest, this article by Dog Training Advice Tips got 16,000 shares. So if I click here, I can actually see the article on the person's website. It's not that crazy of an article. It's just a regular blog. And you can see that he actually has a pop-up right here where you can sign up for his email list, and at the end of the day, you have the ability to join his email list. So that's one form of content marketing revealed where he's doing a direct response to try to collect emails. So we could go here, we can see his channels and what he does, but at the end of the day, all we really wanted to see is that this is a topic that clearly gets a lot of shares. So you can see it got 16,000 shares, and the topic is 7 ways to train calmness in your dog. So what's really cool is this might be really perfect in as a segue into recommending a dog training of some sort. You can write an article about training your dog to be calm, and then underneath that you could say for a full, very powerful system to actually train your dog and do really well, check out this dog training course. So now you have a topic to get people in where you're marketing something in terms of just giving them free information about helping keep their dog calm, but then after that you can actually go in and say to them, well, that's really great, but if you want to really take it to the next level, we have this product that you can buy. So if your free content is really good, they might take you up on whatever you recommended. So again, it just goes back to making sure that the quality of your content is actually good. So we can go back to Buzzsumo here. They do give you only a few free searches and then you have to pay for more, but if you're just doing a few searches a day, that should be perfectly fine. Now you could sort by different things. I could sort by Pinterest. So you could see that that for dog training, that one has the highest, but there's another one, how to deal with an overly excited dog, has 7.6 thousand shares. That could be another good topic that you can write about, and that would be really good for dog training as well. Let's see down here. Let's see. This one's advertising a free dog training course. That probably wouldn't help us. But if we come down, it looks like the only ones that really had that, it was Pinterest. So let's just type in dogs. I've reached my daily free limit in terms of the free trial, so you do have to sign up if you want to find more. But I did show you how basically you can use Buzzsumo to find topics that you can write about, which would attract people into whatever you're recommending on the back end where you're going to be making your money. So we've talked about how to make money with content marketing using blog posts, articles. As I said, videos is another route. That's a whole topic in itself. In this video, we're focusing a little bit more on the content, like text content side of things, but if you do want to do video content marketing, that's a whole awesome field in itself that's out there. And if you want me to do a video on that, I can. I would just recommend you leave a comment in the video and let me know, maybe like the video, and if that's something that gets a lot of interest, that's something I could make a video on. Now, again, we talked about the difference between direct response, where you're selling products right in the article or right in the content, as well as asking people to join an email list. And then there's also the more brand building approach, which you're just putting out relevant content to your niche or to your brand and just building up people to know who your brand is as being a brand that has quality content behind it. So we talked about what to sell. We talked about how to find content topics. Now I guess we could talk about a little bit about how to structure your content. So again, I could show you another example here. This is actually another Amazon Associates, and the title is 6 Best Dog Houses for Outdoors and Indoors. So right away you know that obviously I'm going to be talking about a commodity, or a product, which is dog houses. So if you come down into the content, you can see just like the other article, I have it structured where I'm actually giving away a ton of free information related to how to pick a good doghouse, which establishes me as an authority on the topic. And before I try to sell them anything, I give them some free points, which they can then take out of the article if they like it and say, oh, that's interesting. I didn't know to look for something like that when getting a doghouse. And they still walk away happy. But and that's fine. You know, that's a great thing to do, is when you at least give someone to feel that you gave them value. They might come back later. But initially, you gave away a lot of free information, and then you still have the recommendations down here of the dog houses that they can go and buy, because you've already showed them that you know what to look for in a good dog house. And if your content was good, they now see you as an authority, and they say, okay, you know what you're talking about. I definitely feel like I would trust whatever you have to say about what a good doghouse was. So now you actually recommend them after you've built that trust, and you can make sales that way. So this is a very effective way to do content marketing. Now, it would be the same for building an email list or anything like that. If you know, maybe here I had this content and then I had an email opt-in at the bottom that said, if you found this article helpful and you wanted more helpful articles related to how to be a good pet owner or a good dog owner, then opt into the newsletter. So that would be another way that you could create a call to action. So I guess we'll write this down. In a nutshell, research, quality, viral content, ideas. Buzzsumo is a good site for that. Research viral content ideas. write viral content on the topic, or outsource. I'll show you a site that you can outsource to. iWriter is one, so I can just show you the link to that. You know, make sure for, well, I guess actually we should have a 1 here. Decide if content piece is for brand building, direct response, products, mail, list building. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure content is high quality and embed purpose of article inside. Sell something. So this is the call to action. And in a nutshell, that's how you can make money with content marketing. So again, thanks so much for watching. I hope you found this actionable content. I would love to hear what you think in the comments. Again, if you want me to do a video on video content marketing, I can absolutely do that as well, but let me know inside the comments if that's something you would want. Thanks so much for joining the Action Taking Tribe. If you haven't subscribed yet already, please do. Let's get this to 10,000 plus subscribers as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. I'm off to go do some fun stuff. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you next time.